Hello, Edson.
Hi,
How are you today?
I'm fine. What about you?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Nice.
Welcome to class.
Thank you.
Great, great. So, what are you up to on a Friday evening?
Exercising, studying, what else? And yes, practice some speaking at Verbeling.
Good, good, good.
Other
Good.
classes.
Other classes too. Wow,
Yeah.
busy. That's good. Good. Well, I'm glad you're here. Uh, and let's see. Amalia, hello. Amalia? Gregors, hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good, good. Good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you too. I have a chance to drop by on the classes.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you're here tonight. Great. So we should have a few more people joining us. So we'll give it a minute. Great. Anna Carolina, hello.
Hello, Stephanie.
How are you tonight?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm fine, thank you. Glad.
Anything new to share?
No, not really. It's been a nice week. After cutting back on work. It's been really good being able to catch up on some things and do a few more classes here. So, um, let's see. Oh boy, Amalia, hello.
Hi, teacher.
How are you today?
Fine, and you?
I'm fine, thank you. And where are you from?
I'm from Colombia, but I live in New York.
Oh, cool. So do I.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. I also live in New York.
Oh, you live in New York too?
Yeah, yep.
Oh,
I'm
that's
not
great.
from New York either. But cool. So we're in the same city, but meeting online. I like that. All right. Well, hello, everyone, and welcome. This class is discussion starters. So we are here basically to have a discussion on a topic. But we will also be reading about the topic, doing some vocabulary on the topic, and I think this lesson even has a little bit of grammar, which we might not have time for. Our focus is discussing the topic, but there's a lot of great activities in the document. So if we don't have time for everything, you can always print the lesson and complete some of the activities on your own. Here in this class, we will discuss. And the topic tonight is trophy hunting. Does anyone know what trophy hunting is?
Yes. Uh, it is when they hunted animal and they cut their head to what is it called? They stuff the
Yeah,
head
to stuff the head. Hmm.
at taxidermy, I guess.
Yeah, yes. Sometimes they do taxidermy with
Yes,
the skull or the body of
and
the.
they hang it up at the wall when they say it is their trophy.
Yes, exactly right. So killing an animal, not to eat, not to use the meat or use the skin, but killing the animal just to have it as a trophy, or to have something from it. So that's the idea. I chose this topic because this was a hot topic in Minnesota, where I am from. A few months ago, there was a dentist from Minnesota who was accused of killing a lion. I actually have the news story here. So this is just a news story about it, but this dentist from Minnesota was accused of killing a beloved African lion. And here's a picture. So someone who hunts often large animals or rare animals for fun. So everyone in Minnesota was very angry with this guy. Did anyone hear about this story a few months back? Yeah, I don't think it probably wasn't international, but really sad. So that's kind of why I picked this topic. It's an interesting topic. So that's our topic. I'm going to put the link in the chat, and I'll also screen share. We'll start with a few questions to discuss. Then we'll do some vocabulary and reading, and then we'll follow that with more discussion. And since there are only 4 people, we'll do kind of an open discussion, everyone taking turns, adding when you have something to say. So all right, let's start. Here we are, trophy hunting. And we have a quote here. Hunting is not a sport. In a sport, both sides should know they are in the game. And it's a quote from Paul Rodriguez, who is a comic. It's kind of a joke. All right, let's start with this first one. What are some different reasons for hunting? Open that to everyone. What are some different reasons for hunting?
May I kick off?
Yes, please do.
Okay. First of all, to have something to eat between indigenous tribes and so forth. Second, for pleasure, for sport, which is awful and evil, in my opinion. Third, to take their leather to do something, to sell, to have profit. Another reason that comes to my mind, people have been building cities and then the animals, the wild animals don't have place to live anymore. I heard something about elephants invading and attacking towns, and then people hunt them to feed themselves.
Oh, wow.
And also to sell things from the animals, such as, I forgot the name. Oh, let me try to remember. My gosh, what is the name in English? Ivory.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, I was going to say ivory from elephants. Yeah, good. Those are lots of reasons that people hunt. Food, sport, to make leather, other other things that we can get from animals. Can anyone else add any other reasons? How about, I think you might have, oh, yep.
In some cases, for example, in my country, there are too many animals of one type. So, for instance, foxes could be dangerous for the farmers because they'll be killing too many animals if they will be too close in the area of the farm. So that is one of the reasons that sometimes we don't have a choice to, and some people are actually forced to kill the animals because that is what they do, and that is what should be done if want to make the economy more healthier.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, so farmers may have to protect their chickens. Yeah, there may be some village where there's wolves or something.
I'm not sure. You live in the US, so you have like coyotes. Is it a big issue for the farmers?
I think in the Southwest United States it might be. I know the part of the United States where I'm from, wolves have been a problem in the past. So there has been some wolf hunting, just to cut the population of wolves because of the sheep on the farms. So yeah, that's a great point. Thank you.
I just remember now, in Turkey, I think it was in Turkey, a guy, a Russian, tried to kill a bear.
Oh my gosh.
And yes, and this occasional a little conflict between Russia and Turkey nowadays. That, by the way, Obama is trying to get in control of the situation. As I am seeing, the United States is helping Russia against Turkey.
Hmm.
Things like that. But the guy could not kill the bear. Just tried to kill, but it was not possible.
Was the bear bothering him or a danger?
No, as I heard, it was just for fun. This
Oh boy.
situation.
Oh boy.
Yes, just one man animal.
Wow. That's yeah, so one fun hunting experience can lead
Yes.
to some pretty big trouble. Oh god, thanks for sharing that. Great. All right. Let's see. Anyone else? Any other reasons for hunting? Okay, let's go on. So what types of animals are difficult to hunt? I've never hunted myself, but maybe we have someone in the chat who has hunted. Now, what do you think? What types of animals are difficult to hunt?
May I try?
Yeah, sure.
Lion and let's see, ounce.
What did you say? What was that one?
No, I don't know how can you say it in English.
Elk?
Yes.
Yes. So, yep, great. Elk. Those would be difficult. Fast.
And snakes.
Yeah, snakes would be hard to hunt too.
Just came in my mind now.
Yeah, those are good. Yeah, I was thinking of a bear because you had mentioned the bear.
Yeah.
Great. Anyone else? Difficult animals to hunt?
bears, tigers, rhinos,
Mm-hmm. Rhinos,
alligators, alligators.
alligators. Yeah, all those big.
I'm not sure if alligators are difficult to hunt. No, no, they are not. Because I remember now. Once I saw a documentary, they use a flashlight during the night. They can see their eyes.
Mm.
They they shoot at their eyes. It's 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 cruelty. It's not difficult, no.
Yikes! So the light probably makes them freeze, and they can see right where the. Wow.
Yes, and their eyes shiny, glows,
In the.
glow,
Mm.
glow in the dark
Oh, poor
with the
alligators.
flashlight.
Oh, interesting. I would have guessed they would be difficult. Interesting. Thanks for sharing that.
The other I remember now is are the jaguar.
Oh yeah, they're very fast. Big cats.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think all the big cats would be difficult. Tigers, lions, jaguars, pumas. Great. All right, let's see. How about what types of animals are rare? Rare means hard to find. You don't often see them.
Kangaroo.
Oh yeah, I've never seen one in my whole life.
You I never seen before as well.
Yeah, good, good. What other animals are rare? Lions,
A
With
Siberian tiger?
a Brazilian tiger,
No, Siberian.
Siberian tiger, Siberian tiger.
In Brazilian, it must be even more hair because there is no tigers.
I was gonna say I've never heard of that.
Because they don't exist.
Good.
Wisent.
What is that one?
Wisent. European bison.
Oh, I've never seen one. How do I spell that?
I will type it. I think if I remember correctly.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah,
Definitely rare then. Oops.
there are not too many of them.
Teacher,
Oh,
a tamarin that has a gold face. I don't know how it's called in English. A golden lion's face. Tamarin, I guess.
tamarind?
Yes, but it is a rare one. It has gosh, what is the name of the lion hair?
Maine.
Yes, it has a mane, a golden mane.
And it's called a tamarin. Let's see, golden maned tamarin. Oh,
Golden lion.
here,
Did you
let
find a
me.
picture?
Yeah, let me share this with you all. There we go. That's good.
Yes, it's very hair and
That's,
funny and cute.
that's cool. And here's a wisent, which is like a buffalo or a bison. So yeah, very rare animals. That is cool, the color on that. Anyone else? Rare animals?
I don't know how it's called the animal. It's like is giraffe or camelopard?
Giraffe is definitely.
Giraffe, yeah.
Yeah, those are what found in Africa. Never
In
seen
Africa.
that kind of giraffe.
Yes.
Yeah, they're pretty rare too. Let's see. I just want to say, Amalia, I don't know if you've tried to speak, but I muted your mic at the start of class, so if you want to speak, just click the microphone button there. I don't know if you've tried. Let's see. And the lines here, there is Maine. Yeah, giraffes are so cute. They look quizzical. All right, let's get back to it. So, rare animals. All right. Amalia, can you think of any rare animals?
I don't know about great animals, CJ. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
No problem. And just for whenever you're not speaking, just mute your mic, your microphone. It will make the sound quality better for everyone. I try to do the same too when you all are speaking. I try to mute my mic. Just sounds better for everyone. All right, let's see. We're looking at the time. I think we're going to skip this question. What is ecotourism? I'm just going to answer it. From what I know, ecotourism is tourism based in nature. So attracting tourism to see wildlife, to see animals, to experience nature. All right. So before we read, let's sort through this vocabulary. This vocabulary will all be in the reading. One note, quick, we have a homonym in this text. Homonym means same name, and our homonym is game. So homonyms are words that sound the same but have different meanings. So we have the word game, a fun activity, but also game, which are wild animals that you hunt. So you might say, I hunt game. All right, so with that, let's look at the vocabulary. We'll go through and just try to match. I know it should be some new vocabulary for you, so if you don't know, just guess. Let's look at number 1. Do I have a volunteer to go first? Read the word and the definition.
Okay, again.
Thank you, Ana Carolina.
Trophy. Teacher. Okay.
Yeah,
No,
go ahead.
okay. Now I can see. Oh gosh. Okay. A prize awarded for an achievement.
Great.
Letter D.
Letter D. Very good. A prize awarded for an achievement, a trophy. Great. Thank you, Ana Carolina. Let's go to the right. Edson, number 2.
Exotic. Rare and interesting.
Very good. Yep, exotic means rare and interesting. Letter E. All right, Gregors, 3.
Thrill, it will be excitement, I think.
I think so too. Sounds good to me. Great. Ooh, tusk. This is a pretty uncommon word. Amalia, what do you think tusk means?
Task.
This is a very rare word. Uncommon.
I don't know, teacher. A long pointed tooth.
You are correct. Very good. Yep. A tusk is what we would call an elephant's tooth. So long and pointy, and it comes out of the mouth. Great. All right, Ana Carolina, next one.
Permit. A license or official document that grants permission.
Good, and be careful. When this is a noun, like it is here, we have to emphasize the first syllable. So permit.
Thank you.
Yep.
Permit.
Great, great. When we say permit, then it's a verb. That's one of those funny noun-verb pairs. Great. Game, Edson.
Game. Wild animals hunted for food or sport.
Perfect. Letter J. All right. Gregors.
Okay. Pose. To sit or stand in a certain way or benefit of audience. Audience. Sorry.
Excellent, excellent. Good. Pose, so that's a verb. Very nice. Amalia, back to you, number 8.
Unethical. Wild animals hunted for food or sports.
Ah, good guess. We might think this is unethical, but the definition of unethical for us is going to be this one. A. Not good according to what most people think is right or wrong. Good.
Okay.
Great. And Ana Carolina, number 9.
Conservation, the protection and safekeeping of nature.
Exactly. Conservation, based in the verb conserve, to save something. So conservation, to save nature. And our last one, Edson.
The most difficult.
Yes.
Booming. What is booming? Oh. Let's
This
see
is-
what's the letter is.
Yep, which one's missing?
I'm counting now. Let's see. Very popular and profitable.
Very good. Letter H was missing. Yeah, this is an uncommon use of this word. So this is not the sound booming, not a loud sound. But if something is booming, for example, business, we often use this with business. Business is booming. That means you're making a lot of money. All right, nice work, everyone. Let's go to the reading. This, I think, is perfect. We have 4 paragraphs and 4 people. Let's see. Gregors, would you want to go first and read paragraph 1 for us?
Okay.
Thank you.
When athletes win big games or races, they receive a trophy. Or made some hunters use their skill for sport too. Trophy hunting involves killing large or exotic wild animals for the sake of thrill. Instead of using the meat for food, these hunters bring some part of the animal as a prize. They place the animal's head, horns, tusks, or pelt on display. The trophy acts as a proof of their hunting skills, bravery, and wealth.
Great. Thank you so much for going first. Let's pause here for questions or comments. Vocabulary questions. All right. Good. All right. We're clear on vocabulary. Pelt is an animal skin. Like if you imagine a bear rug, I think of a bear rug, like the skin of a bear that you put on the floor, that's a pelt. All right, let's go on left. Edson, would you take paragraph 2, please?
Yes. Trophy hunting is not a cheap sport. Hunters around the world pay tens of thousands of dollars for permits to hunt permits to hunt exotic game. Africa is one of the most common destinations for trophy hunters. The African Big Five are elephants, leopards, rhinoceroses, buffaloes, and lions. Trophy hunting also takes place in other parts of the world. In North America, people get a thrill from hunting grizzly bears. In Iran, foreigners hunt a rare breed of curly horned mountain sheep.
Great. All right. Thank you, Edson. Excellent. We'll pause again here for questions. Any vocabulary questions or comments on the text? This is interesting to me with this in quotations and capital letters. Tells me this is like an established thing that people know about, which just seems horrible to me. But anyway, that's my opinion. Let's continue. Anna Carolina, third paragraph.
In some countries, importing an animal trophy is illegal. Foreign hunters often have guides or friends take their photography after a hunt. If you search for trophy hunting images online, you will see hunters posing proudly beside their kills. Many trophy hunters arrange hunts with legal guides and outfitters. The more endangered the animal, the greater the thrill.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you, Anna Carolina. Very nice. And you were right, that was guides. Good, all right. So a little more information about that. Any questions on the vocabulary or content?
I have a word.
Yeah. Go ahead, sorry.
Go ahead, Amalia.
Okay. Outfilters.
Yes, let's see. Yes, outfitters. This would be people who prepare you to do something. Yeah, so
Okay.
they outfit you with the gear you need or the information. So outfitters.
Okay.
Yeah, great.
Okay. Thank
Good, good. And I think a lot of people had that question.
you.
Other vocabulary. All right. All right, let's continue. So Amalia, fourth paragraph.
Yeah. While animals lovers consider this sport unethical, trophy hunters call it ecotourism. Some hunters claim their sport puts an economical value on rare animals, which they say helps conservation efforts. Animals lovers and environmentalists strongly disagree with this argument, even though trophy hunting is a booming business. More money can be made from tourists who photograph exotic animals than from the one-time fees for hunting permits.
Great. Thank you, Amalia. Nice work, everyone. Any questions on that last paragraph? All right. Good. So let's see. Well, we'll continue. We'll get some discussion questions going. We're going to skip this. You can test your vocabulary after on your own. I want to discuss the article, discuss the topic, and then if we have time, we might look at this grammar. All right, let's see. first, I guess I will take any reactions or comments to the text here. I liked this argument at the end, that even though trophy hunting makes a lot of money, you can make more money by leaving the animals alive, and tourists can take photographs, which doesn't hurt the animals. All right, how about some discussion questions? So how does trophy hunting differ from hunting to control animal populations? So we talked about this before reading. Hunting to control animal populations would be like hunting wolves or coyotes to keep them from causing damage to farms or endangering chickens or children. So how are these different? How's trophy hunting different?
There are different goals. Just simply, there are different goals. In the case of trophy hunting, it's more about the money, prestige, popularity among other hunters. In the case of animal population, like you said, it is more about just the protection of some animals, maybe people. In some cases, could be possible.
Great. Yeah, well said. So the purpose is very different. Great.
I mean, it's to be more. It's like if we talk about the protection of other animals, it is less. It is just makes sense when trophy hunting is more egoistic goal in this case. Has some more egoistic goals for the people who are involved in those kind of activities.
Yeah, much more egoistic, self-serving, rather than helping. Great. Anyone else want to add to that? All right. That one's a pretty basic question, I think. I think Gregor's answered it very well. This is a great one, though. This one we'll have some more ideas on. Trophy hunting is a booming business in Africa. Should governments do more to protect endangered species? So think for a minute. Should governments be doing more to protect endangered species? For example, should Africa outlaw trophy hunting? Yeah, go ahead, Anna Carolina.
Yes, I think the government should do more. It should be considered a hideous crime, in my opinion. Here in Brazil it is. And, well, if the species are endangered and they keep hunting them, they will become extinct and they won't exist anymore. And every species has its niche. Oh my gosh, it's niche in the
Niche.
niche. Thank you. It's niche in the environment, and if a species disappear, it causes an unbalancing in the environment, and then this way they are destroying the earth, the entire earth. And what if they keep doing that in the future? It will down on them that we cannot eat money, and it's going to be too late. You know what I mean?
Yeah, great. So it's not just the effect on the animals, but the whole environment. If an endangered species becomes extinct, that can affect the ecosystem where that animal existed. Yeah, great point. Very well said. Um, yeah, so we should do more. Governments should do more. Great. Other opinions? Should governments do more, and what should they do?
I think they should put like, if you have one location where we may find some hairy species, you should put like one person or much more, many persons, uh, to keep an eye on the species. Like if one hunter is going to hunt such species, this guy just he is there, and then he may try to do something in order to avoid the hunting.
Yeah, so kind of maybe give an incentive to get people to stop doing it, or
Make the hunter pay tax for that.
oh yeah, add some fees on so fewer people will be interested in doing it.
Yeah.
Great, that's a great idea. Great. Amalia or Gregors, any ideas? What do you think?
I think, I don't know. The government is responsible for for everything, for the environments and the people. I believe the people have many many places for them, and I don't agree with this hunting, trophy huntings. I I don't know.
Good, yeah. So they should put in some more regulations.
Yeah.
People don't need to. There are other
uh,
things people can do for entertainment.
yeah.
Yeah, great.
But it is Africa. It is many big continent and many different countries, frequently very poor countries. And one of the questions that I'm always asking myself in those kind of cases is one of the government, for example, it doesn't matter what kind of country, in this case, will have financial possibilities because law regulation is just a piece of paper. If there is no money, there won't be any protection. It doesn't matter what people think about it. Is it negative? Is it positive? If there is no way to protect because there is no um, realistic possibilities in the hands of any politician, any service, there won't be any protection. So what will be left with just empty promises.
Yeah, wow, that's a really great point. Exactly, yeah. Even if if a government makes some regulations, how will they enforce them? And then another good point, there's a lot of countries in Africa. One country might make a regulation and enforce it, while the next country over might not have the money and might not make that regulation. Yeah, a lot of a lot of financial economic factors in play as well. Great. Responses? Anything else about that?
The hunters should go to the jail as well if they are seen hunting. Because, for example, the hunter is hunting the animal, and why not the hunting being hunted? You understand? It's a kind of funny, but it's a kind of like take the hunter, go to jail. It's kind of hunting as well.
Ah, yeah, so hunt down the people who have hunted these animals.
Yes, yeah.
I like it. That's a great idea.
There's one of the things that I think, I know it's possible, but we can consider that many of the groups in some villages have like a silent agreement between each other that there is one of the ways to earn money. Hunting could be the way to earning money in some poor villages, so maybe those kind of huntings could be arranged in this way that some people just passively accept those kind of events on their territory because of the money.
Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, that could be a different kind of solution. Interesting. Um, I know. I don't know what the regulations are, what the laws are, but I know the man from Minnesota who killed the lion. I think nothing happened to him. I don't believe he was in any legal trouble. But I think that people found out about it, and I think people are kind of imposing, not regulations, but I think society can have a big effect on the popularity of this as a sport. So interesting thoughts there on all sides. Oh, look at that. This is, I had not even seen that. This is the man from Minnesota. So this story must have sparked this lesson.
I remember that there was in Poland actually some journalists mentioned about it. It was quite a popular subject for a couple of days.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about it.
That's crazy that a story can go from my home state all over the world and wind up in a lesson that I teach a couple months later. Interesting. Let's see. How about this question? This is a little bit different. So safaris are also a business in Africa. A safari is where people drive through a wild area and take photographs of animals. So what do you think? Is there anything unethical about driving through conservation areas and taking photographs of wild animals?
May I put in my 2 cents?
Yeah, please do.
Okay. On one hand, it's a bit unethical. However, people have to make money somehow, and it's less harmful for the environment than hunting. Far less harmful, and also it has an upside that is to raise the awareness somehow, because people see the animals and they like the animals and they want to protect nature, and it's a way for the community to make money at the hotels and so forth. They have to find a way for a living, so it's much better than hunting.
Great, great. Yeah, so compared with hunting, it's not unethical. And the good that it can bring might balance the harm that it does. Great. Anyone else? What What do you think, Edson or Amalia or Gregors?
For example, in safaris, yes, in safaris have animals, and there is no reason to hunt. For example, because if you have animals in safaris, you are making money. It doesn't matter the way that you are making money, but you are. And why you're gonna hunt? If you are already making money, for sure. I don't know. Maybe people should pay attention on these situations and not to hunt. You understand? Of course, not everybody is gonna make the such money, but I don't know. There's a possibility to make money just for safaris
Hmm. Yeah. So
and
have.
as well. For example, there's a limit for having animals in safaris. And for example, maybe 2 lions or 3 lions in safaris, and one each in each specific area, and then the rest of the lions should be in the wild ambient area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So having safaris, but maybe not doing it in a way where very few animals are involved, or the landscape isn't changed. Nice, great.
I I believe that that animals are part of our life, and they deserve respect too. I believe that people have many ways to get money, and for me, it's unethical. This part too.
Even the safaris,
Yeah.
yeah. So humans can find other ways to make money,
Yeah.
aside from invading wildlife.
Hmm.
Oh, great, interesting. Great, well said. All right. Let's see. We've got a few minutes left. Let's consider this. Why do you think trophy hunters find their sport so thrilling?
May I?
Sure, go ahead.
Because they must have something very small in their bodies.
All right.
And it must affect their masculinity.
So this might be a display of men proving their masculinity. Great. Oh, that's funny.
Stephanie, I couldn't avoid saying that.
I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. That's very funny. And I'd like to hear from the men. What do you think on that? Is that a possible reason?
Of course, guys, I feel excited about the trophy to be to be rewarded about the hunting, and I don't know how you say this situation, but imagine you get a you get a trophy, like you put something on your head, for example, because you were the first. Then you were able to hunt a very difficult animal to hunt, and then you're gonna be rewarded about that, and then they're gonna put on, I don't know how can I say that, on your head, but like a king.
A crown.
Yeah, like a crown.
Funny. So there is that appeal of being like the biggest and the baddest.
Like
Man.
I am the best, you know. I could get that animal and you couldn't.
That's
Sorry, but the-
funny. That's funny. It's a true thing. Gregor's, any thought on that?
Not really about that. There's much serious topic about it. Some people actually feel that killing could be exciting for them because uh, the actually the moment when they kill living creature is for them like it's just fun.
Mm. Yeah, like the feeling of the power, maybe.
Yeah, I'm sometimes took it from it like some kind of pleasure or something. It could be enjoyable for them. I heard those kind of stories that people just doing this because they themselves have some kind of difficulties with them.
Yeah. You know that I'm reminded of an ex-boyfriend of mine who used to hunt. He enjoyed hunting, but he would eat the meat. So he would hunt and eat it. So he would say it's for food, but you don't need to hunt in America to get food. Um, so there was always something more to it. There was a part of that taking a life or being part of raw nature in that way that appealed to him.
Actually, and I will say that hunting is quite interesting topic because, for example, in some cases, you don't know if there will be some kind of war or conflict or something. You could be left in the forest, and what will you do if you won't have those kind of skills? I don't know, you'll be starving, dying from the starvation. I think hunting some has some negative, you know, we feel guilty about it.
Mm-hmm.
Some people feel guilty about it, but in a very difficult situation to survive, it could be very, very useful. It doesn't matter what we actually think is bad or not. Sometimes it's necessary to kill the animal because if we won't kill the animal, in the supermarkets we'll have, I don't know, water,
True.
Pepsi, vegetables.
Yes, true, and we'd all be a little more hungry than we are.
Yeah.
Great, great. All right, this was a really good conversation. Unfortunately, we are at the end of our hour. But thank you, everyone, for your thoughts, your ideas. It was a really good discussion. And let's see, if you enjoyed this class, I'll be doing another one sometime next week. So keep an eye on my profile page. And it was a pleasure talking to you. I hope to see you all again very soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.